outside it is currently 105, and we're finally getting to the solar shed work after having to deal with the culvert situation. So I'll give you a little rundown of what we're working on right now. I got some concrete board that I'm going to put up in the shed as some backing for this grow watt inverter, and got some other stuff here that I'll get to after that, but the first order of business is to get this put up. So what I'm thinking right now is this back wall is where the inverter's going to go, but I got to get it hung at the right level so that I can get so my battery cables can reach them. I put my batteries stacking two of them right in front of it, and then over on this wall I'll have the breaker box that I'm going to run the power to from the inverter. And so this back wall here, this top part, is going to be concrete board, probably down to this slat. I don't know, I got to measure still to get exactly, but I think that's what it's going to be, so I can get the grow watt at the right height, because I have short cables from it to the battery banks, so I got to do some measuring here. All right, got the board cut. Just going to slide it up even with that top up there, and zip some screws into it, and then I'll be able to hang the grow watt on there. And we got the grow watt hanging up here. I got this big old cable attached in here. That's the AC output. I'm going to put my breaker box up over here, and that'll go to that. I've got this is a AC input, so if we want to use our generator to charge the batteries, we can turn on the generator and plug this into that, and the inverter in here will charge these batteries. And they actually, the place I got these from actually doesn't suggest doing that. Like, it can do it, but apparently you're not supposed to do that if the inverter is under a load, because it's too much for it to keep up with, and it'll burn your inverter out potentially. So technically having another charger is there, but if we don't have anything hooked up to it, we can use our generator to charge these up if we need to, but hopefully we won't need to. Hopefully the solar panels will. So and then these two cords here coming out of the inverter are going to the batteries, the battery banks. These two are going to go into there, and these two are going to go to here. So we're going to have 24 volts. Each one of these is 5,000 watt hours, so 10,000 watt hours at 24 volts is, or 200 amp hours, 400 amp hours total at 24 volts. So if that was a 12 volt system, it'd be like double that, 800 amp hours, for those of you that care about that kind of stuff. So anyway, it's hanging up there. We're getting it all squared away and hooked up. I'm not sure how much further we're going to go with this today, because I just remembered I have to put grounding rods in and hook all that stuff up. And I only have one grounding rod, and it's not. Hey, don't know if you noticed, but that last video kind of got cut short there. That's kind of what happened with our day, because as I was saying at the end there, I was realizing we didn't have everything we needed. There's to be able to code the AC side, and once again, I'm not an electrician, but the AC side of our electrical system needs to have a couple of grounding rods, and I only had one purchased at that point in time, and we didn't bring it with us, so there really wasn't a whole lot of sense in us continuing on with our work on the electrical system that day, because it was getting kind of the end of the day. And so we just kind of wrapped up there, and we'll continue on with that later. But this is the perfect opportunity for me to remind you that there will be, in fact, updates about our progress on this. And if you are so inclined, it would help you to know when we post videos if you click the little notification bell and subscribe, and you should get notifications then whenever we upload new content. If you don't find our content interesting, then don't do those things. It's up to you, totally up to you, but we do appreciate your support, and we appreciate those that watch our videos because we like sharing this stuff with y'all, and we hope you find it interesting. So don't forget, like and subscribe, and ring the little bell to get notifications.